Alright guys, we have a massive update on the way for Zenless 0. With new early info, we now have a brand new look at everything we can expect for the entire 2.3 version update, and it's looking really hype. So for this video, I'll be going over everything we know on this patch, like the brand new banners, including the new reruns, the updated signature weapons, the new skins that we can expect in this patch, the new events, and we also have news on some of the rewards. So let's go over all the new 2.3 details in this video, and if you guys wish to be kept updated on everything Zenless, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and put those notifications on. We're also really close to hitting 10k subscribers on the channel, and I'll be giving out a bunch more free battle passes once we do reach this milestone. Leave a comment on this video down below to enter. But alright, now that we have that out the way, first thing we can cover are the updated 2.3 banners. So they recently gave us confirmation on the brand new characters with the recent 2.3 drip marketing, with characters like Lucia, Yadari, and Minato, but we now have an update on the phase order and rerun banners. So let's quickly go over it, and at the same time I'll do a quick breakdown of all we know on these characters. So for the first phase, we have the S-rank Lucia. Lucia is a S-rank Rupture support character. Now for what we know on Lucia, she is a S-rank Rupture support character. For a quick summary of her supportive capabilities, Lucia is going to be providing sheer crit damage and more max HP to teammates, while also doing aftershock damage. Lucia looked pretty good. I did a full breakdown on her kit, so for those that are interested, that'll be one of my latest videos. Now the rerun banner alongside Lucia is expected to be S-rank Ambi. This will be the first time of S-rank Ambi returning to the game since her initial release in the 1.6 version update. And we have quite the speculation going around this character, as she is said to be getting a buff in this update. Now for the second new character that we have for the first phase, we're getting Minato. Minato is now confirmed to be a A-rank Fire Rupture character, which means he'll be featured in Lucia and S-Ambi banners as an A-rank character in the first phase. And his gameplay revolves around decreasing his own HP. He enters a limited time heat state to empower all his basic attacks and basically all his attacks in general. The heat state does give him a crazy amount of stats. From what I saw, he nearly gets over 160 crit damage from his kit, so he'll be hitting pretty hard. So this is what the first phase of the 2.3 update is expected to look like, with Lucia and Ambi being the new S ranks, and Minato being the new A rank for this update. Alright, now to cover the second phase of the 2.3 update, we have the S rank Yadari. She is gonna be our next Ice Rupture DPS. Yadari playstyle is definitely unique. For a TLDR of her kit, she consumes HP to increase damage. She uses her basic attack to drain her HP. She can also recover HP from her using her EX special. The lower her HP is, the better she will get. Basically, once she's below 50% HP, she gets a crazy amount of buffs, damage reduction, passive healing, and on top of that, up to 80% damage from what her kit looks like right now. And the last mention for the 2.3 update is going to be the rerun banners. We are expecting a VIVIAN rerun, as recent info suggests we're getting a brand new VIVIAN skin in the next update. And if you guys need to top up on polychromes, check out this website called LD Shop. LD Shop starts you off with a 15% discount compared to the in-game purchases in Zenless 0. And here is how I got an internet membership for just free $87 instead of the in-game price of nearly $5. And it's pretty simple, guys. All you have to do is enter your UID and server, you go confirm the order, then you proceed to checkout, and as you can see, in a short amount of time, my order got completed. And now if I go check in my game, I got my new internet membership active. LD Shop is really safe and reliable. On top of that, they do have a discount for new users. With my link down below in the description, you can get exclusive 15% off coupon for Zenless. With the coupon, this brings you up to 25% off to save you a lot more. Plus spend $80 in 1 month to claim a free internet membership. Check out the link in the description or pinned comment down below to save with LD Shop. Alright, now let's cover the brand new events and rewards that are on the way for the 2.3 version update. So the first one is a new Pokemon type event. We don't have the exact details of how it works, but luckily the rewards came out, and so far this event should give us around 1200 polychromes, which is pretty good. That is a premium amount for an event. So already one event giving us 1200, that is pretty good. Next up, we also have an event called 1-for-1 store again. We have Lucia's TV schedule. Of course, that will be available in the first phase as she's coming out in the first phase. We have the photo fight again event. From what I saw, this event is giving us 300 polychromes. We have the mini stories event with Void Front and the Wild Book event. We also have a new permanent gameplay that is on the way. So pulling up the info here, we have a new game mode called Critical Simulation. From what I saw, this is the new permanent endgame mode, and the rewards for this should be over 1,000 polychromes if you complete it. Here we have more info on the critical simulation of how the UI looks like. Now, a last mention for a new event that I saw that just came out recently is we should be expecting a free temple event, and that is on top of our usual temple login. So this means we can expect at least 20 pulls completely free just from logging into the game in the 2.3 version update. Alright, so we went over the new events and reward info that we have on the moment. If we do get an update when we get closer to the 2.3 update, I'll let you guys know right away. Moving on to the new updated signature engines. So for the signature engines, we have quite a lot of changes, and here I'll go over the full effect and then I'll read over the new changes. Alright, first off, let's pull up Lucia's engine. So this is going to be a HP main stat of 30% with 713 attack. Now reading over the effect, the wearer gains energy regen by 0.55 seconds, and when either veil is activated or extended on a field, the wearer grants all team members an effect that causes their damage to ignore 12% 0.5 of all targets all type res. Lasts 30 seconds. Now this got changed. Now I believe it's instead of 12.5 res shred, it's now 25% damage. So this engine will be giving 25% damage to your whole team. Dude, that is still pretty good. Alright, next up, reading over Yidari's updated signature engine. So this could be another 30% HP main stat, attack 713. The effect, when the wielder HP decreases, their ice shear damage increases by 8%, stacks up to 3 times, lasts 25 seconds. Each stack has an independent duration, can trigger once every 0.5 seconds, and when the wielder HP falls to 50% or lower of max HP, her crit rate increased by 20%. And lastly, to cover Monoto engine, so here, keep in mind this is going to be an A-rank engine, so it'll be a lot easier to get copies. Now increase the wielder's fire damage by 15%, it goes all the way up to 24% at max copies. When the wielder's HP decreases, crit rate increased by 50%, and you can get this all the way up to 21% for 5 seconds. Now they did some changes, so reading over the quick change, I believe they didn't change that much, but a new effect is increase equipper's fire damage by 15%, and when the HP decreases, crit rate increased by, instead of 30%, is now 15% for 5 seconds. So not a big change, a 2% difference. It's even better than it was before, so pretty good. And also I forgot to mention the main stat is also going to be 25% HP, as Monoto is a Fire Rupture character. He's going to work on HP. It seems we're getting a full Rupture patch, as all the characters are pretty much working with HP. We're getting quite a lot of Rupture characters. But yeah guys, that is all the new info that we have on the updated banners, the updated events, rewards, the signature engines, and all the character info that we have for now. If we get any more news on the 2.3 version update, I'll let you guys know right away, as we're quickly approaching it, and the closer we get, the more info we'll definitely get as well. So if you guys did enjoy, feel free to like the video, subscribe, put those notifications on, leaving a comment will also enter you in a future giveaways once we hit 10k subscribers. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.